Okay, so today our topic is advanced candlestick psychology. The psychology means that behavior of candlestick in the chart, that how we can identify what will be the next move. So when I researched this type of patterns, there was 50 patterns 3 years before, and then I tested all the patterns. At the end, I understood that there are four patterns which are very important in the trading. These four patterns will give you the idea of prediction, and without any filter, when you will use these four formulas, you will get the 70% winning ratio. But if you use the filters, it can reaches to the more than 90%. And sometimes when you are only just trading the selective pattern, that it can give you the 100% winning ratio. But there are some logics we need to use the logics. Not we are going on just a picture, not we are going on just a pattern that how many candles are in the one pattern, not only just following a copy paste like, but we will use the logic. Logic, it will proves that it will give you the benefit in your trading. So when we are starting the trading, always we are thinking about the prediction. So if there are bullish trading, for example, if we are going to buy in an uptrend, that which patterns will give us a benefit to give the prediction for the next candlestick confirmation. There are some patterns here. Let's see. There is a one green and two red. In uptrend, if you get, mostly the chances next candlestick will be the green candle. This don't follow that this type of shape if appear, then the next candlestick will be green. No, shape can be any. The colors of the candle must be these. One green, it means one green is that. Previous, there is a red candle. If there will be two green candle, I will draw the two green candle. If there is a one, it means that previous candle is a red. That reference you need to understand. So one green and two red. Next candlestick will be the green. And if you find two green, one red, next candlestick will be green. So now two green means this is the first candle green and another is the second candle green. And in the past, there is a red candle. Okay. In this scenario. And in case if you find that there is a one red, green, and red, the next candlestick will be green. Or if you find the three green, one red, next candlestick will be green. So these are the four patterns which you can use in a real market and use in a Cortex OTC market. I'm not uh, suggesting in the IQ option OTC market, because in the IQ option there will be an entry problem while you will select these trades. Mostly it will give you the good winning ratio, but because of the entry points, the 5-minute trading will be good in a IQ option OTC market. But in a Cortex OTC market, you can use the further 1-minute trading because the entry point have no problem in that broker. So these four patterns, if you count in an opposite, those will be further bearish patterns. Like these will be patterns in a downtrend.
Sir, sir, can we go for the regular market also in IQ option?
Yes, in the real market you can go. Right.
Okay.
And in case if you find the one green, one red, two green next candlestick, you can expect a red. And two red, one green next candlestick, you can expect a red. And one green, red, green next candlestick, you can expect a red. Or three red, one green next candlestick, you can expect a red. So these are the patterns. Now, how we can use, which condition we will apply. First of all, we will identify the trend. The trend means that if you are in a downtrend, the bearish patterns you are trading. When it confirms the uptrend is started, the first seller's wave is controlled. Again, price moves down. Again, wave is controlled. Two waves controlled. It confirms the uptrend is started. So from now, if you can trade 4 to 5 trades in a trend, not more than 4 to 5, means you are not trading 15 or 20 or 30 trades in a one trade. No. If this wave, you can use 4 to 5 trades and then stop. Again, you wait for the uh, uh, correction, and then again when impulse starts, you can go for the trade. So the first filter will be train direction. If there is a perfect train, you can go with a psychological pattern. And Another point is that use of support and resistance. This is the biggest filter for this strategy. Here, I'm going to just give some examples. For example, if there is a seller's movement is there, right? Now we are in a trend. We are in a downtrend. For example, the buyers enter and you are expecting that the three red and one green, the next candlestick will be the red. And price reverse back, unable to break the support, right? So recall the memory. When the sellers failed on the support, what will happen? When sellers failed on the support, what will happen? So, for example, now this trade, first trade which we traded, three red, one green, this is winning. It's the one, right? Now, what will be the next movement? For example, if you got a green candle, yeah, okay? And when you got a green candle, now which pattern you are reading? The previous three candle, red, green, and red. This is a green candle. We are not trading in a downtrend, but now count from the green candle. Green, red, green. Green, red, green. Next candlestick will be red as per the psychological pattern. So what is the prediction? What will be the next candle? It will be the
Red
red.
candle.
But what do you think? What the information you got from the sellers? The sellers what told you that we tried to break the support, unable to break. It means what happened? Who fails? The sellers fails to break the
Seller failed.
support. That because of this, that reason, the green, red, green, next candlestick will be red, will be failed, and the next candlestick, what you will get? It will be the green candle. Okay. So one pattern is done, but another pattern fails due to sellers told us the information that we failed. The support unable to break by the sellers. That's the reason this pattern will be apply everywhere. Everywhere you need to apply this filter. So I will give a lot of examples on it. This will be the important point where otherwise mostly you will lose the trades. So see, these are the major uh, conditions for this trading strategy. Identify trend, draw support and resistance, and then match the pattern and go for the trade. So if we are buying, just for buying, we need either a bullish trend and then drawing support of support. Our support becomes a resistance. Our resistance becomes a support. This one, these all support or resistance we will follow, and matching bullish pattern, and then only just for buy. Means in an uptrend we will only buy. We are not going to sell. There are so many sell patterns in an uptrend, but we will never trade the sell patterns. Only if safe side, some patterns we will ignore. If we are not ignoring, then winning ratio will be 70 or sometimes plus 70. But if we ignore, then our winning ratio will be increased. Now, for example, here, just look at the confirmation of the market. This support was unable to break by the sellers. This support was unable to break by the sellers. It shows who failed. The sellers are failed. So this is the first condition we got, that now the buyer's pattern can be started for the trading. Because the sellers failed, they told that we are unable to break the support, we are unable to make a new low. So that's the stop point of the seller. If we read this pattern, this is the seller's pattern. Two red, one green, next candlestick will be red as per the seller's pattern. But here, why the pattern fails, you know the reason, that sellers was unable to break the low It shows the weakness, it shows the failure of the sellers. That's the reason that this seller pattern fails and buyers continue to move in up direction. And now, after that, we will follow the bullish patterns and we are in an uptrend. So two green candle and one red candle. As per two green candle, one red candle, this formula. The next candlestick will be green. We traded and we won this trade. Now, after this green candle, we will analyze the market and let's see what the information we got from the market. This was the resistance level and buyers tried to break this resistance level. What do you think? They broke? Yes. Tell me. The buyers broke this resistance?
No, no,
No.
no,
It
sir.
it shows that the buyers told you that we are failed. Next psychological pattern for the buyer don't follow. It is possible we will not enter in the market. So where is the another buy pattern? For example, red, green, and red. There is a red, green, and red. So this pattern, we know it worked and the green candle forms, but we will ignore this pattern. Why we will never trade? Because of the failure of the buyer on this resistance level. That is the reason. Okay. So this pattern we will not trade. Okay. Now again we are going to continue the market. One, two, three, four. Or three or more than three candlestick if we got in a row, and then one red candle we found that three or four red, one green, one red candle. Next candlestick will be green candle. We will trade this candle, and now we will observe the market. What happened in the market? This resistance level is broken, not broken. This level is not broken. It means we are not going to trade the next psychological pattern because buyers told we failed to break the resistance level. So this red, green, red, we are not trading. Even this is a winning, we will leave it because mostly it will lose. Here it is winning because this market is very good, but mostly we will never trade. Let's go and understand right now how it works for you. Look at it. This is a red candle. Okay, the buyers, the sellers are unable to break. Okay, and at the top word, if you can see, the buyers are unable to break this resistance. In this condition, you understand that buyers failed. That's the reason two sellers candles are there. Otherwise, if we read this red, then green, then red, as per the formula, what will be the pattern? Next candle, it must be green. And why
Green.
it failed? Because buyers was unable to break this resistance. If they break the resistance, we will go for the as per the pattern. But now this pattern will fail because they unable to break. So on the next, if you find that this support, who is unable to break the support? The sellers are unable to break. So first of all, we are not trading the sell pattern in uptrend, but I'm just showing you that this sell pattern, why it is not working here? Because on this support, the sellers failed. That's the reason. Two red, one green. Next candle is not a red candle. That's the reason. So again, we will count and understand this is the resistance level, which was unable to break. Next time, unable to break. That's the reason we will leave it here. In case if we found the previous support and resistance, how many times it touches and unable to break. So this is showing this wick and this level is showing that they how twice they are uh, they tried, they failed. That's the reason the buyers not enter. But in case if we entered, we will go for the next candle for the recovery of trade. Why? Because sometimes one green, two red, next candlestick will be green, or sometimes three green, one red, next candlestick will be green. So we can go, but sometimes it is very common in this strategy that one trade, if you lose, another formula will be generated and you can go for the next trade. So here, if there is a doji, it will be the miss. And then again, if you find three red, one green, next candlestick will be green, it's a win. But if I understand this level, this is away, it is not touched. It shows that you can trade again red, green, red, next candlestick will be green. Again, you can trade red, green, red, next candlestick will be green. Why? Because it's still the not touch that level, so we can use it. Here the levels were touched, unable to break. That's why we left this opportunity. Here we can take the opportunities. All the opportunities we can take. But next time, if you can see here, the price what told us this two green, one red, next candlestick one. Again, the sellers are failed here. You can see they're unable to break this support. That's why we can go for the one green, two red, next candlestick will be uh, green candle. Likewise, support and resistance is a major filter. Trend is major filter in this strategy, and then we will follow the all these patterns. In the next trade, next picture, you just look at that one, two, three, four, five, more than five red candles. After that, there is one green candle. The next candle must be red, but there is a jump. That's why it's a green. So if we lose this trade next candle, we won. It recovered. But now just look at this support, the buyers, and look at the sellers. Who failed here? The sellers unable to break this level. It means that sellers are failed. Now the buyers will start the trading. And here you can see one green, two red, next comes to the green. And again, if you just count so many times, two green, one red, two green, one red, two green, one red, two green, one red, and two green, one red, five times this pattern appears and five times this pattern works. Two green, one red, and the patterns are working here mostly. When we will stop, you just look at this area. One trade we have lost here because of the jump, but next time you can look, there's three red, three green, one red, next candlestick will be green, but because of the jump we lost. Next time you can see the buyers failed to break the resistance level. It means there is a stop of the buyer. Likewise, where was the stop of the seller? Here the sellers stop, here the buyers stop. And again, who started? The sellers will start it in this market. In this way, we will use and analyze and trade the candles. After that, the seller's pattern when we will trade, we must ensure that the bearish trend is there, support and resistance is there, and then matching bearish pattern, and then we will trade go for the sell. Let's see. These are the so many patterns here, which you can see it reflects that all the time mostly patterns are working. Here, if we not understanding at this point, then you must understand this resistance level. Buyers are unable to break. It is a sign that buyers will never go in up direction. You can start trading from here. You can go for here. You can go for here like that. Again, if you can see that the sellers unable to break this one, means then you are not trading this one. And again, you can start it from here. It's working here, it's lost, again it's worked, but then we will stop because sellers unable to create a low and they stop on the support. It shows the sellers are failed here. When again they are ready, then we will go. Mostly you will find these type of movements in the market where you will find the first trade is lost, another trade, second trade, recovery trade is also lost. That's a stop. Means you will stop on the two losses. Two losses can be recoverable again, but you can never go for the third step, fourth step, only just the first step, not even the second step. First step, you will be the winner of the market mostly. Okay. And the next picture also tells so many trades here. If we just count, but we must understand that who is failing, who is unable to fail. Okay, then follow like that patterns. In the start, it is possible, maybe you will not get the psychology of the market and many trades you will fail, but all the trade must you record and as much as possible you place the trades. When you slowly your performance will increase, that you plan only 20 trades per day. For example, 5 trades you have placed and then now take a rest of 15 minutes. Again you place a 5 trades, again take a rest of 15 minutes. Likewise, you can complete the round of 20 trades and the 20 trades every day. If you just use this strategy, 20 trades every day, your target will be complete, and then stop the trading, but not over trading, not start from the morning till the night. You must limit at trading because every person, every trader have a limit. If he is going over the limit, then he will definitely pay it because of that. So 20 trades are enough in a one trade. There are a lot of trades. You just select which is good, then you just pick the trade. But if you are thinking it is a little bit risky or it is doubtful trade, then leave it. Because psychological pattern, if you count from here to here, there are a lot of patterns, lot of trades. Don't trade all the candles, all the psychological patterns. Where you find it's perfect when the market is stripping. What I'm suggesting, if you just trading that every time select the price creates a new low, 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 it will be more perfect trades. It will be more profitable trades and recoverable trades. If the price all the time is creating the lower low, lower low, lower low, or the buying always creates the higher, 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 higher until it is unable to break a resistance or unable to break a support, then you need to stop. Is there any query on it?
No, sir.
Okay, so today I'm not continuing the another topic because only the three members are there. Other members are not available here, so I just completed this one uh, strategy. The breakout is very important strategy. I want that all the members must be available, and then we will continue that. Maybe there will be queries on it. So today is this just one topic. If there is any other question, then ask. Otherwise, we will finish this class here. Okay. I think you need to study and then you can ask any question on it. If possible, tomorrow take some trades and then share with me. And I'm also watching the group that someone posting the trades and analysis that was correct. This was very perfect analysis I found from the Satish, but Satish, yes, like that was it was a perfect. So likewise, you can trade, but Satish, one point which I observed that you was not identified one point, which is that this trade is looks good, but it is not a perfect trade because the zigzag is not created. Okay, you trade it, it is good for the pattern, for the continuation. You can go to win the trade, but sometimes this trade will not give you the result, right? When always you find
Okay,
the
sir.
perfect trade, then you can go for the perfect trade, right? Okay. Thank you so much. Inshallah, tomorrow we will cover the two more strategies. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank you.